Hi everyone, welcome to our Django series. In this introductory Django tutorial, we are going to learn how to install Django. In the first, we'll have a few words about the Django web framework. After that, we will talk about the installation process, and at the end, we are going to create our first project in Django. Django is a Python web framework that is used for development of websites. The Django framework uses a set of design principles that produces one of the most productive web development processes compared to many other frameworks. Also, Django provides a set of tightly integrated components. All of these components are developed by the Django team itself. Django was originally developed as an in-house framework to manage a series of news-oriented websites. Later, its code was released on the internet and the Django team continued its development using the open source module because of its rules. Django's components were designed for integration, reusability, and speed from the start. The Django database component, the Object Relational Mapper, the ORM, provides a bridge between the data model and the database engine. It supports a large set of database systems. In Django, Django provides a neat development environment. It comes with a lightweight web server for development and testing. When debugging mode is enabled, Django provides a very thorough and detailed error messages with a lot of debugging information. All of this makes isolating and fixing bugs very easy. Django supports multilingual websites through its built-in internationalization system. This can be very valuable for those working on websites with more than one language. The system makes the translating interface a very simple task. Right, so we are moving on to installing Django using the pip. In this course, I am using Python 3.10. So we are going to install Django using the pip command, pip install Django. Make sure you have created your virtual environment already. Pip install Django. Right. Now we want to check if we successfully installed our Django. So I will check by using by checking the version of the Django which we installed for our project. So here I will type in Python, importing our Django as a module. Check the version. Right, we can see here that Django 5.2 is installed. Right. So here, now we are going to create our first project in Django. Django provides a command line utility that allows you to create an initial project file structure. So we run the following command from the shell using the Django admin. So we type in Django admin start project my site. Right, this will create a Django project with the name my site, as you can see here. So let's take a look at the project structure generated. Right, as you can see here, this my site directory is our project directory, which consists of the following files. We have the init.py file to allow app packages to be imported from other directories. We need to note that the init.py is not a Django specific file, but it is a generic file used in almost all Python applications. This file, we also have the settings.py here. This indicates settings and configuration for the project and contains all initial default settings. We have the urls.py. This is the place where you define URL patterns. Each URL defined here is mapped to a view. We have the WSGI file here. This is the configuration to run your project as a web server gateway interface. Right. So the generated settings file contains the project settings, including a basic configuration to use an SQLite 3 database. All right, so from here you can see there is the configurations to connect to our SQLite 3 database, and also we have the list of installed apps here. These are the default apps which come with the project when we start the project. We also have the manage.py. This is a command line utility used to interact with your project. It is a thin wrapper around the Django admin.py tool. You don't need to edit this file. So to complete the project setup, we will need to create the tables in the database required by the applications which are already installed. The applications which are installed here. So we open command line here, and I'm going to change my directory to the project directory, which is my site. So make sure you are in your project directory, and we type in Python manage.py migrate. Right, you can see the output here. The preceding lines here are the database migrations that are applied by Django. By applying migrations, the tables for the initial applications are created in the database. So after this, as we said earlier, Django comes with a lightweight web server to run your code quickly without needing to spend time configuring a production server. When you run the Django development server, it keeps checking for changes in your code. It reloads automatically, freeing you from manually reloading it after code changes. So we start the development server by typing the following command, right? Making sure we are in our project directory. We type in Python manage.py run server. Right. Now we want to open the URL for our running page for our running server. Yeah, so we open this URL in our browser. As you can see here, you can see the install worked successfully. Congratulations. This means we have installed our Django project successfully.